Hey everyone, it's Nate from What Pros Wear, here today with the 2021 Easton Maxum Ultra BBCOR bat. It's a one-piece composite from Easton that retails for around $400. Now there's not that many one-piece composites out there on the market today, so I'm really excited to see what it has to offer. Let's take a look.
So let's talk about the look. It's mostly this matte graphite color. It's got a little sparkle to it. Towards the end you have this graphic that I'm going to call the Spider-Man print. Just it's orange and black instead of the Spider-Man red and black. You got silver lettering on Maxum with white outlined in silver on Easton on the other side. It's got a flat end cap. You can stand it up on its end pretty easily if you want it to just sit like that. It's also got this cool design with rings along the middle of the barrel. If you can see these ones, I think they just made that print or that paint glossy instead of matte like the rest of the bat, because it's the same exact shade, but it's just got a little more shine to it. Overall, good look, pretty standard for a metal bat. Certainly nothing wrong with it, but not extremely unique either. Off the tee, the Maxum Ultra sounds a lot like a wood bat. There's a slight metallic sound, but the predominant noise is a wood thud. The sound doesn't really travel and reverberate, it kind of just dies in the air. It was definitely a unique sound when it comes to metal bats. The Maxum Ultra has a good sized barrel, which you can see here compared to the Alpha ALX. There's a little more heft right here, which could help you if you get jammed inside, just to get that ball out in the outfield. It's an end-loaded bat, but it's not the most end-loaded bat out there. It certainly swings heavier than the ALX, which again I have here, or the Voodoo 1 or the Velo, but it feels a little lighter compared to a bat like the Goods. I have the Goods by DeMarini here to give you a comparison with another end-loaded one-piece. The big difference here is that the Goods is made of alloy instead of composite like the Maxum is. The sweet spot felt like it was more towards the end cap than I thought it would be, meaning it felt like you really had to catch the ball out front to get a solid barrel. Just for comparison, the Maxum sweet spot is right here between the L and the T and Ultra, and the Goods is right here where the paint is worn off. When I actually compared them, those two sweet spots are closer than I thought they would be. The Maxum sweet spot is maybe 1/8 of an inch closer to the end cap than the Goods is, so there really isn't that much of a difference. I think this feeling of the sweet spot feeling so high is a result of this gigantic sort of bowling pin barrel that you can tell is a lot bigger than the Goods. I mentioned that previously with the Alpha, but I think it's good to see it with a more comparable bat in the Goods. Easton was able to make the barrel so large because of the composite construction. Composite's lighter than alloy, so they can make this more drastic barrel shape without making the bat overwhelmingly heavy. The feel was pretty stiff with noticeably reduced vibration on the hands. Personally, it wasn't really my style because I couldn't really feel when I slightly missed a ball. A few balls I hit felt like they were right on the sweet spot on contact, but then I could see off the bat that they weren't. However, the biggest positive for me was the end-loaded weight distribution, which wasn't overwhelmingly heavy, and the massive barrel size. This really is a good bat. The multi-pieces are really popular with many players for a reason, and it really all comes down to your preference in terms of what kind of vibration you're willing to deal with. So just to reiterate, if you want the stiffer feel of the one piece with the reduced vibration that you'd expect with the multi-piece bats, then I would recommend the Maxum Ultra to you. It was fun to swing something a little different. It's cool to see Easton differentiate themselves with this end-loaded one-piece composite.